Good morning. Our topic for today is how to generate your financial statements using MS Access. Now let's go right ahead to what we're talking about here. These are your financial statements. You have the usual is you have the pro forma balance sheet, right? And it doesn't fit one page, so you have page 2. This is the liabilities and these are the liabilities and capital. So you have the pro forma balance sheet, page 1 and page 2. Of course, you have the pro forma profit and loss. Right? Now, what we're going to discuss about is that how does MS Access able to get this amount from the transaction file. As you know, if you're familiar already with the system, we work on a debit credit entry. Right? So this is already a result of those debit credit transactions. Now let's check that for that ledger. If you want to see the ledger of cash, then the cash transaction according to this ledger involves two entries. One is a beginning balance here of 10 million and a JV entry which is on the credit side of 129,715, thus giving you a net cash of 9.8 million. So let's review that. So this is a result of this ledger, right? Now this ledger came from two transactions, right? Now that's in the accounting side. It's in your table, right? So it's either you see it on this table, right, or you see it on the transaction today, right? If you notice the transactions today, which is transactions for the day or for the month, this is your cash, the 10 million, that is a debit, and this is the credit of the 129,000. So let's go back to that again as a review. So that's the 10 million and the 129 coming from these two transactions. Once is setting up the beginning balance for cash, and once is a JV entry setting up the salaries and wages payable. That comes from the payroll transaction. But that's not our topic right now. Our topic is how does the system was able to generate this particular sum. A sum total of two transactions involving cash, thereby picking that up in the ledger, showing the two transactions only for the cash account East-West. Alright, now, first and foremost, these two transactions comes from the transaction file. Now your transaction file is here, right? You go back to your main menu, alright, there, and you go to your file maintenance, right? Now that transaction, that total right here comes from a particular file. If you want to know what that is, you go to the design view and it's here in the property sheet. You all know that the data is here, right? That's your file. You can also look at that file, the same file that you can see here. in your main menu here. This is that file. So that is where the sum was taken from. Instead, that sum came from cash, and it's here. Here. You see that amount? Same amount we're talking about here. Alright. Here. You see that amount? It's the same amount we've taken from this file. Right? We've taken from this file. See that amount? Now if you notice that it's in the column of sum cash. Sum of cash. Now the two transactions, you can already see it here. It came from this transaction file. You see? Let's trace this 10 million first and go to the left side where we get the debit credit entry. As we mentioned, the first entry was setting up the cash balances, which is a beginning balance of your transaction. So you set up the beginning balances and you make a debit credit entry right here. Okay. So what happens in the system is that on this column on the right side, that cash transaction is picked up. Right. It's picked up here. Now the formula where you get how you pick up that amount can't be found there. It is found on this particular line, the mother transaction file, which is what? The mother transaction file is here. So this is where you get the sum of that cash, which resulted in picking up that amount in your financial statement and ending up with your ledger. But this is only to pick up that amount. Alright? What we try to discuss is how was that amount picked up. This is where you go to the transaction file over here. Now let's go to that cash again. All the definition of the transaction for each account are defined on the columns here on the right side. So expect that all your accounts will be defined here, but we're particular only of how that cash was defined. Right? Hold on. Okay. There's your cash account. See? Now it says here that the way to capture the transaction, that is my qualifier. The account number is 101. Now let's see. Why is that? You see this transaction again? That's your cash. Right. We're looking at the account number. Right? Apparently it's not beside their account, so we look for it over here. Alright. We're looking for account numbers. There we are. There we go. This is what we need. Let's put it beside our account name. So remember our definition that our East-West, our cash and bank is 101. This is how that account was captured here. There. You see? Because this definition, this account of cash under your design view has a qualifier that the account number is 101. That's why it was picked up here. So it follows true for all the other accounts. The qualifier could either be anything from the field. It could be an account number, it could be a control number or sub-control number or a name. It doesn't matter as long as you capture the transaction. But safely, it is really the account number that defines which transaction should be picked up on this column. Why do you want to pick up on that column? Because we want to generate the financial statements. Here. That's the reason why. Again, I hope this could be helpful. This video was brought to you by iSystem. I'm Luis Pedroso, and saying that I'm not weird, it's just the glasses are for the protection of the glare. Signing off.